Hey guys, it's Lance Bass.
And it's Polly Barrett, and we're here with
Weho Sports.
Hi, I'm Karina Smirnoff, and you're watching Weho Sports.
Hi, I'm Greg Louganis, and Weho Sports, I'm behind you all the way.
You're watching Weho Sports, and I'm Evil Dick.
Weho Sports. Weho Sports.
Hi, my name is Ken Todd. I'm Lisa Vanderpump's husband, the person that carries Jiggy, and I give a good shout out to Weho Sports.
I'm PJ, and you're watching Weho Sports.
This is Jimmy Rollins, and you're watching Weho Sports Show. Thank you very much.
Hey, this is Kike Hernandez, and you're watching Weho Sports Show.
I'm Justin Turner, and you're watching the Weho Sports Show.
Hey everybody in sweats or shorts, let's get together and watch some sports. Swimming pool on tennis courts, it's all in rounds. Sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report, baseball, basketball, volleyball too. Indoor, outdoor games for you. No matter if you're tall or short, it's all in rounds. Sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report rounds, sports report, yeah.
Good evening and welcome to Weho Sports. My name is Raul Alonso and I'm your host. Welcome La La Land, West Hollywood and across the globe to another edition of Weho Sports. Tonight we got a good one for you. So yeah, I'm glad that you turn on to watch us tonight because we're going to be talking a lot about our film, and we got two great actresses to help us with all of this. I have Tevy Paul and Jenny Babas here, and we're gonna get to them in a minute. I want to give a big shout out to one of our actresses. She had a birthday yesterday, and that'd be Sally Kirkland. Sally, happy birthday for you. You're beautiful, and thank you for being in that project with us. And also our deep condolences goes to all of the people that were shot this week. And I know Tevy is part of that community, and we will ask her how she feels about it. But I'm wearing black as a support. So just so you know, and now that I said all of that, let me welcome my two guests.
Hi guys.
How are you guys doing?
Good. Great to see you. It's been a little bit. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good. What about you?
I've been tired of shooting all the time, but it's been great. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, we're excited to be here, so thanks for having us.
Oh, well, no, it's fantastic for you guys to come. You know, most of the actors have come already.
Yeah.
And you guys were missing, and I wanted to show the world.
Well, here we are.
We made it. That we have.
Yes.
Because you guys had not been here. They have seen you guys on the posters, and I've been getting a lot of great feedback from you guys. So, and from everybody that has seen the posters. I know, Jenny, you have a big follower. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself first, and if you want to give a shout out to all your 67.2 followers.
It's almost pretty accurate. It's 68 now.
Oh, well.
It's okay. It's decent. That's all right.
A lot more than me.
I'm working on that. Yeah, it's been great. You know, I mean, I absolutely love my fans. They definitely help me keep doing what I'm doing. There's a lot of haters that come along with fans though, and so they'll say like a lot of negative things, but it's all about, you know, staying positive, seeing past that, and knowing the reasoning behind why people say what they say. But yeah, it's been great. You know, my followers are very motivating. I've been busy shooting all the time, shooting a lot of content for them and for you guys. So yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the content you shoot, because it's actually great. There's a lot of, comedy to it. Why don't you consider yourself? Actress, comic, what is your...
That's tough. I mean,
It's always hard when people ask what your brand is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I would say social media influencer. I've been doing a lot since I was 14. I've been working in front of the camera, behind the camera, acting, modeling. I also work behind the scenes, production manager. But the past year I got into social media, and I've been having a lot of brand deals, and I've become the brand ambassador for a lot of different companies and stuff. So they'll pay me to create content for them. And typically people will pay, or companies will pay their actresses and models just to pose or take photos, but because they know that I'm like funny, I guess, in their eyes, and they like me making comedic videos for them. And it's different, and it's nice because I never thought that I could do comedy. I mean, most of my acting career I've done horror films or dramas, and I didn't think that I could do, I had a funny bone in my body, but I was like, if I just make fun of myself, then I can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't take it too seriously.
What about you? Tell us a little bit about you, because there is something going around. I know. We were sitting at home, and then we saw this.
The Morongo career?
It's been airing a lot, so I've been blessed to be on a commercial that's been getting a lot of airtime. It's been really good. Surprisingly, we shot that almost a year ago, though.
If I'm director, we have a picture of the Morongo commercial. I took this off the TV.
Oh, that's
literally
awesome.
the director and I were watching TV, editing the film, and she just comes on commercial, and he was like, "Wait a minute, that's Tevy." And then we had to rewind it and forward, and then
yeah, that was really fun. I think the best thing about that commercial was that I got to work with the director, is Jason Priestley, and he's my #1 celebrity crush. So Brandon from 90210. So
awesome.
Yeah, actually meeting him and spending a whole week, we had to spend 5 days filming that commercial with a collaboration of a few other commercials, and that was amazing. He's a very incredibly talented guy. Everybody on the cast and the crew were really nice, humble, talented. The musicians that they brought to actually do the music for the jingle was better than they've ever done in the past. They've worked with some pretty world-renowned drummers and pianists and strings and all types of people from all over the world that flew in to work at the studio to do this music in a very orchestra way and give it a more cinematic feel. Other than that commercial, I've been working a lot this year. It's been great. I've been working on a lot of independent projects, feature films, a lot of shorts. I just finished a horror feature with some people that spent 10 years working in post-production for Lionsgate, so that could be promising. The actors in it with me were really incredibly talented people. I'm doing an upcoming short in the next month. So it's I don't know. I feel strange talking about all this, but it's been a great year and a lot of work, and I'm excited to see where this project goes. So, yeah.
Well, we are very excited about that project. I know we're going to go to a lot of places. We're looking to put it in about 50 film festivals.
Awesome.
We're already doing that research.
Yeah.
I recently got a call from West Hollywood because West Hollywood will be the first ones that get a shot to see us here.
Good.
So we are booking a place where it could hold up to 300 people. So invite all your fans. That's okay. I don't mind if we have an overflow.
She has a lot more followers than me, so it's okay. Put a blast on her social media platform.
Just show up. It's going to be a fantastic night.
Yeah.
It will be probably a week after Thanksgiving. So I know a lot of the actors and you guys have families that you guys go out, so I thought a week after everybody's back in town before the big holidays.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect time because all the film festivals, a lot of them start at the new year.
All right.
So we're probably looking on going to Comic-Con because I know we talked on your house.
Yes. Yeah. I definitely want to go for that.
So I want to ask you guys, what do you guys thought about the cast?
I have nothing but positive things to say. Sally Kirkland was amazing. She's the first big actress that's been around and seasoned and in the game for a very long time that I've had a chance to actually work and act and do scenes with. Other than Jason Priestley, which was not acting in the commercial with us, but directing it. So that was a different story. I loved working with her. She was just such a pleasant lady to work with, and we spent one-on-one time with her doing sessions and running the lines and stuff, and I just felt like she was really grounded and just really nice and really authentic. I felt like everybody in the cast had something unique and something different. everybody was very talented in their own way. I don't know. Like, it was great meeting everybody, like you, and, you know, meeting you through this. I don't know. What do you think?
And I know you guys have created like little friendships outside after the film.
We have.
But you've been working more with Sally Kirkland than all of the other actors, because I know you've been having some private sessions with her.
She told
so
me.
I have eyes all over. So if you guys, I have eyes all over.
I mean, when she said that she coached Sandra Bullock, I was like, oh, well then, you know. Yeah. She's obviously doing a great job.
Right.
Well, she has coached a lot of the big actors, because she coached in SPS for a long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about your experience, because she also took time and worked with you first, and then you decided to continue working with her.
Yeah, I did. So I tried it out. I tried taking a couple classes with her, and they're amazing. And then I wanted to record her, because after I would perform like a monologue or a cold read for her, then she'd be like, I'm very impressed. I'm like, you're actually really good. And she'd compliment me, and it's so different. I mean, I love compliments from anybody, but to hear her actually say that was it was heartwarming to me. Like, I was just very surprised. I didn't expect her to say that to me. And then she was like, you know, I don't tell this to all my students. So she's like, it's not just something that she's saying.
It's not
trying to
just,
make me feel good.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
So I was like, wow.
Just being nice, be nice.
Like,
yeah.
can you say that again, Mr. Cordier?
Yeah, because I mean, to have it from an Oscar-nominated actress and Golden Globe winner, and the experience that she has with over 200 films and TV shows and all of that stuff, she's done everything except what our movie is about.
Right.
Superheroes. How you guys...
I know she's been in every genre except for this. It's amazing, yeah. But now she can say she's done it all. But it's amazing. Her, I mean, her IMDb, her credits, her resume is so strong and so long-lasting. And I think that's really inspiring. Seeing that it can happen for a female actress, especially, to continue no matter what age and how long in the game you've been, and to still be able to book work and be out there networking and still be wanted. Because entertainment's like, you know, it has its ebbs and flows.
Of course.
But she's maintained herself very strongly in the whole entertainment world, and it's definitely inspiring for us to see that and to know that that's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the same for you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, even just everyone in the cast, I thought was casted perfectly. I think you did a great job. I mean, each
yes, probably.
You have to give the director credit too. I mean, but I mean, I know you had a vision for each character, and I feel like you picked the perfect actor to play each one. I mean, like, not even just physical appearance, but they just embody the characters so well. Like, it was made for them, you know. So.
Well, you know, when we put the first calls, because you came later.
Yeah.
Because I went to another audition and I saw you audition for a totally
film.
Different role.
Yes.
And I just fell in love with you, and I was like, that's the person we're missing in the film, and that's when I call you to come back for the film. But with you, we had over 1,100 submissions.
Wow.
That's crazy.
We have 11 positions in this.
Wow.
So I had to go through all of them and pictures and videos, and then I had to pull them aside. And you came in audition for the part.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah. and we've been working together for a few years, and it's been fantastic every time I get to work with you. I got to paint your hair. I've been doing We recently had to reshoot one of the scenes in your house.
Right. And
tell us about that, because we put you in the pillow.
Funny.
We created
I haven't seen this, so this is all new to me. So what happened
We need
here?
a dress that kind of looks like a toga, and so we had to create one. And he's like, "Oh, I brought a bed sheet, but the bed sheet was super, super long." And I was like, "Hey, I'm small. I could fit in this pillowcase."
Oh, okay.
So I
Makeshift dress,
I hopped in a pillowcase, and they had to cut it, and I had like 2 or 3 of them, like having to alter this, like cut all around it, and I'm like,
and
sitting here in a pillowcase,
and and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you used your creative vision with that, so yeah.
Yeah. So he also became. So he was hair, wardrobe. I mean,
wow.
But they saw part of it. I think all of us had more than one role to play.
Yeah.
Because you guys helped us a lot. You lent us your house to shoot several scenes.
Yes.
You know, and
it worked out beautifully.
You saved the day.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and everybody in the crew, because all of a sudden we all drop in your house, and it wasn't just the actors, it was the crew too, and in a rainy day.
It's one of those things where I feel like you're a team. I mean, you're not just hired just to do one thing. If something, you're collaborating. We're all collaborating, and we're helping each other to make this the best performance and the best film that we can make it. And it's like, I'm not just there to do one part. So anything to help is, even to go above and beyond and use my place, which, by the way, the bedroom scenes were beautifully done. The lighting in there was really, I mean, it just adds to the mood and everything. So it really worked out well. So I'm very pleased that I was able to help in more ways than one. And yeah, I mean, it's like, it was gorgeous, those scenes that you did at my place.
I've got to see those scenes.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
But you also lend us your house to reshoot that scene. We went to your living room, and we just transformed your whole living room into something else. But it was fantastic. By the way, Jason's friends at work are hating on him.
Why?
Because they're following you. They have become your followers. So he just barely told them, you could have been there, and now they are. But they all want to come and see you on the film and stuff. So if you want to give them a shout out there.
Well, I look forward to meeting you guys.
So what do you guys think now? I don't know if you guys had a poster, an individual poster for a film on any other project, but now you do.
Yeah.
What do you guys thought when we said you all having an individual poster?
I mean, I'm very honored. I haven't done, I just started working as an actress this past year, although I've been studying acting for many years. So to see this as my first project with a poster with us, with myself and the rest of the cast, it's like, it's unbelievable. It's really nice to know that we're doing things that, are with great people and is really happening and moving forward, and that's really awesome. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
What about for you?
Sure. I've seen movie posters made for little films that I've done, but I've never had to have one for myself. They wouldn't print out an extra one for me. So if I could have one of those.
No, you're gonna have plenty of those. Trust me, they have been ordered because we're expecting a lot of fans, and we're gonna have posters for you to give your fans and stuff.
Okay.
But we also have a big movie poster where you guys are in it.
I think that's my favorite one. Actually.
Yeah, I like this, the group one. Well, this is part of the group, but I actually like that one a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. I'm on a billboard right now, but it's definitely not for a movie or for a film. That's for something
But
different.
we're hoping that we can put them in billboards as well.
That would be amazing.
So we're talking and going all around and see how we can promote it and get it as a web series or as a TV show or as a film. Like I said earlier, we're looking about 50 film festivals right now.
Okay.
That we know for sure we are submitting to.
Okay.
So I know Sally is gonna open a lot of doors. I have to go meet with her because we might use her Rolodex. I mean, she might know a few famous people, like Robert De Niro. She only dated Robert De Niro. I mean, it's just, I don't want to give a lot of
He's
stuff
not
about
anything
her.
major, right?
Major, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell me the experience, Tevy, that you had. Mm-hmm. Because you had one of the most explosive scenes on the film, which is a fight on the dojo.
That was fun. I loved it. I mean, I love
prepared because I know you are a martial arts specialist.
Yes, I prefer to call myself a fight. I do fight stunt work. Mm-hmm. So there's a big difference in actually being a martial artist and actually learning how to do fight stunt work for TV and film. And the difference is that as a martial artist, form, technique, and everything's done in the correct manner. But when you're trained to actually fight for TV and film, it's a whole different dynamic of rules and ways to move your body to really sell the fight, to really, sell the reaction of taking punches and kicks, and to really sell the, the power that you're punching someone and kicking someone for it to be real and believable, look real. And I just love doing that kind of stuff. It's just so fun. I've been training with some people. Danny's one of them. One of my teachers is Mike Chatt, who's one of the original Power Rangers, and he's an amazing teacher for all types of like rigging and stunt work and acrobat work and weapon training and stuff like that. I'm actually going to the class this weekend to train more on a weapon called bow staff. But that kind of, I mean, those scenes are fun. They're always fun. And, you know, it's just a matter of like the angles and the action shots to really kind of get in there with you and hopefully not get kicked in the head while they're getting too close to the actors. But I loved it. It was really fun.
But we had a great stunt coordinator.
Yes. Danny
Yang.
Yes.
I want to give him a shout out.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny, for working with the actors and getting it all straight.
I was hoping he would come tonight, but he couldn't. But hopefully he'll make it on a different time.
Next week, he can always make it next week. So we're not going anywhere. So
yeah, Danny is very talented. I mean, I am where I am mostly because of him. A lot of my training is because I work hand in hand with him, like side by side with him. But he's incredible. But the scene was fun. So it's just a matter of just seeing it on the big screen and seeing how it all comes together. I loved it.
And for you, how was it that? Because you have one of the most
dramatic,
sad. I don't want to give too much away, but scenes in the film. How did you prepare to that? Did Sally help you? I mean. Tell us, because seeing you there and to see you cry and cue like that, I was like, wait a minute, no.
Like, where does she have to take herself together?
I was about to drop the mic in my house.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's how I felt. And then when we went to reshoot it too, you know, it just instantly like that, you know, and it's not easy for an actor or an actress to just flow tears just like that or to get into the mode of the film. Tell us about a little bit about your scene.
Oh man, I loved it. I love emotional scenes. What's funny is I'm not a big fan of watching dramas. Like I'm not like a chick flick person.
Right.
I like watching action, but when it comes to acting it, I like absolutely love it because I feel like it's one of those scenes where you definitely have to take yourself in another place, like put yourself in someone else's body, someone else's situation, and I love doing that. I feel like I'm carrying on someone else's personality and it's kind of a mixture of two things. It's me becoming someone else and their situations and problems becoming my own, as well as obviously trying to bring up emotions from my past that had me in like a really hard place. So it's a little combination of the two, but yeah, I love it. I just love feeling the emotion and love seeing it play out on camera.
I feel like with these drama scenes, I mean, her character for this project was definitely, I think, had probably the heaviest, like, most dramatic scene. I feel like doing these drama scenes as an actress or an actor, it really helps to empower you in certain ways, depending on your technique. Like my technique is that we actually is very Stanislavski based, and we take real life trauma and events like what you were kind of, you know, going towards, and put that into the character. So you bring your truth of your life, your past. It could go back to childhood to present day stuff, and put that into your character. But the most beautiful thing about doing scenes or monologues like that, where it's so deep and could be dark or it could be, you know, sad, it could be painful, you find resolution sometimes by putting it into the character and going for a win or going for your objective of what you're trying to get at for the scene. And it sometimes is really empowering and beautiful to kind of find that resolution in your own self with your past. And sometimes difficult, but difficult is still beautiful. It's still beautiful doing those types of scenes. It's amazing.
Now, how you guys feel that the film is here? Because, you know, a lot of times as an actor or actress, you shoot something and you don't really know or have the idea how long it's going to be taken to edit, to put it all together. You know, I worked in a film and it took almost a year and a half before everything was done. You know, it's been, what, about 6-7 months for ours, and we have over 80 special effects on this film.
Wow.
So, you know, how do you guys feel now that it's here?
I mean, I'm excited. It's done. You know, we always, as an actor, want to get on projects where we finish within a timely manner, and get footage of it and stuff like that. And it's exciting to just know that time has come. Like, it's just around the corner. I think sometimes when you're starting off as a developmental actor like we are, you do certain projects that sometimes may not come to existence. Sometimes it just never finishes. I mean, luckily, knock on wood, I haven't had that happen yet, but you just never know. You try to pick things that you're connected to as a character, and then you hope for the best. You do your work and everything that you can to add to the project, but to actually see that it's done, it's like, wow.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Well, yeah, it's like, wow, now it's like, okay, we can watch it and see how it turned out. And I think for me, I think it might be a little bit, I might have a tough time watching myself because I'm going to be my worst critic, and I'm just going to think of different things like technically, but I really got to put myself out of that and just see it as a story and just see it how you would with any other story. But I am very excited to see this whole project now that it's finished.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be worth the wait. I'm excited to see it too.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys put so much work into it. I mean, there's like so much involved, especially with the special effects. I feel like it's going to be one of you guys' hardest.
Well, it was because we had a couple scenes there, like in the dojo, that when Plexus and the Mali shows up,
the special effects
and the special effects for him doing frame by frame. That's what took us
definitely a lot of work.
Longer because he's getting burned.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the dojo scene, the fight scene, though, I really committed to that. I mean, when I took one of a few of those falls, when we had to do the takes and the retakes, and he threw me against that pillar.
Before we started filming, just that happened. Everybody just went like,
I think everybody thought I had broken my back.
I didn't even get to see that.
Oh, yeah.
I was sleeping.
Because you were sick. You were sick those days.
I came to set dying. I just felt so sick.
But it works for your character.
This isn't
because you had to bring that pain.
But this isn't the type of field or the type of industry where you can just call in to work and just say, hey, so I'm not going to be able to make it, so can you, I'll come in next week and cover my, it doesn't work like that, Once you gather everyone, schedule everyone for one particular day and time, you have to be there. And so I was like, I'm dying, but I'll crawl to set if I have to.
Yeah.
and you did, because there was a day where you went in and you had fever and you went into your car and you waited until late at night to shoot, and then we realized that it was too cold and we didn't even end up shooting you, so we ended up sending you home. So that's how film is. But quickly, look at our camera and tell us, where can they find you, Tevy?
Okay, so I don't have a big social media presence, but I am on Instagram, Tevy_Po, T-E-V as in Victor, Y as in yellow, _Po, P-O-E. That's the best way to find me. I mean, if you DM me, I try my best to contact everybody within a reasonable manner, but I'm on that, Facebook, but more so on Instagram when it comes to communicating with people, just everybody.
And for you?
You can definitely reach me on Instagram. It is @officialJennyBabbis, and feel free to comment on anything. I typically respond to comments, not messages so much, only because that's usually just for business inquiries. But yeah, just leave me a comment and I'll say hello.
Well, ladies, time has gone so quick. I didn't even get to cover what we were talking about, the mass shooting with you and stuff, because I know that you
I'm Jewish, even though I don't look it. But yeah, no, it's very sad to hear all the anti-Semitism that still exists in the world, and there's so many racial conflicts, not just with Jews, but with all types of different cultures, and it's very sad. I mean, I wish that we were living in a world where things were more integrated and melted and assimilated, but that's not the case, and it's unfortunate that more mass shootings like this are happening, and I don't know if it's getting better. It's really unfortunate.
Well, I know that the only way that we're going to change that is to get out and vote in a few days. So if you haven't registered, go vote, because that's the only way we can put people there that are going to care, and it's going to change the gun laws. Otherwise, they're not going to change. So
we have to get Trump out of office.
Right.
Everybody, please vote. Seriously, your vote counts.
I'm not gonna say that.
She's gonna stay neutral. Normally I stay neutral too, but
I try.
Whatever has gone down. it has really got me to the point where I had to speak and say something. But ladies, thank you for coming by. I hope you guys come again and again and again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys next week, same time, same channel. Most likely not the same people. But hasta la vista, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.